Hi. So far we have seen forward interpolation where you have to find the value of a particular y that is corresponding to the given value of x. If the values are near the beginning of the table, then we will use forward interpolation. If you see this question, the area of a circle A corresponding to the diameter D is given. Okay, so D is the diameter, A is the area. And if you can see the value of D, 80, 85, 90, 95, the difference between the values of x, here the x is nothing but D, so this h is nothing but 5, the difference between the values. And now if you see the value, what we have to find is the area corresponding to the diameter 105. So if D is 105, what is the corresponding A? So this is the question. So since this is at the end of the table, then we have to use backward interpolation. So they have given using an appropriate interpolation. So we'll be using backward interpolation formula. I'll give you the formula. Now if you see here, this is the formula. YR is equal to YN plus R into del Y. And if you see the symbol, this indicates that we are going to use backward difference formula plus R into R plus 1. In your forward difference table, this is R minus 1. And check the next term, that is R into R plus 1 into R plus 2 by 3 factorial del cube by on and so on. So I will be writing the last value till the last value in the term, that you may get even till del power 5 and all those things. So what could be the next formula next to this term? R into R plus 1, R plus 2, one more term will come, R plus 3 by 4 factorial into del power 4 yn and so on. Now, R is nothing but x minus xn by h. This is the formula for R in backward. So, remember we have R plus 1 here and R is x minus xn by h. So, xn is nothing but the last value of x. Here in the place of D, we have that is in the place of x we have D, right? This is your first value, that is x naught. So x1, x2, x3 and x4. x4 is the last value of x. So xn is nothing but 100. So last value of x is xn. And h is what? The difference between these values. 80 and 85, the difference is 5. 85 and 90, the difference is 5. So h is 5 here. So I can write h is equal to 5. Now these are the values of A, that is given 5026 and all those things. Now we have to take the first difference. Always subtract second value minus first value. Okay. So I have to write 5674 minus 5026 over here. Okay. So if I subtract, what I will get? 648. Okay. Please be careful when you are subtracting, always second value minus first value. So if you do it in reverse way, you will be getting a negative sign. So please be careful. Now what is the next value? 6362 minus 5674. So this is nothing but 688. Now what is the next value? 7088 minus 6362. So if you simplify, you will get 726. And the last value 7854 minus 7088. So you will get 766. These are the values. Now for the second term, second difference, again second value minus first value. So 688 minus 648. So what is the answer we will get? 40. And again 726 minus 688. So what is this value? 38. Again 766 minus 726. What is the difference we have? 40. So always second value minus first value. We have one more term here. 38 minus 40, that is nothing but minus 2. And then here 40 minus 38, that is plus 2. So these are the difference. Now finally we have always second minus first. So please be careful. 2 minus minus 2, which is nothing but 2 plus 2, which is nothing but 4. So we are done with the tabular column. So once the tabular column is done, we are going to write down the values. Always for forward difference formula, we'll be using the values which is there on top of the tabular column. But here for the formula, we want xn. Xn is nothing but the last value of x, which is 100. And then to find r, we'll be using yen is the last value in y column. So in the place of a, or we can say y. Okay. So yn, the last value is 7854. I am writing this value. And 766 is nothing but your del yn. 766. And then this 40 is nothing but your del square yn. And then this 2 is nothing but your del cube yn. And finally, your del power 4 yn, that's 4. So I will stop till I get a single digit. Okay. So I got all these values. I have to just substitute. Remember, last value is xn, last value is yn, del yn. So we are taking only the last values in the tabular column. Whether it's a forward difference or a backward difference, the tabular column is same. Now you are going to find r, that is x minus xn by h. They asked you to find the value of a if d is 105. So this is going to be your d or x, or both are same. So r is 105 minus last value of x is 100 by h. H is 5. So if you simplify 5 by 5, I will get r value as 1. So we are done with r. Now you have to substitute these values in the given formula. See the formula? This is the formula. YR is equal to YN plus. Just I am going to substitute this value over here. So YR is equal to YN. What is YN? 7854 plus R. R is 1 into del YN, that is 766, plus r into r plus 1, right? 1 into 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial into next value 40. I have written these values over here. Yeah, you can see. So first I have written 7854 here, 766 here, 40 here. So of course in the place of r I can write 1, and here 1 plus 1, 2. So in the place of r I have substituted the value. Then next is r is 1, r plus 1 is 2, r plus 3 is 3 into del cube yn. What is del cube yn value? This is nothing but 2 by 3 factorial. Okay, I have substituted this value. And finally we have one more term, r into r plus 1 into r plus 2 into r plus 3 by 4 factorial into the last value is 4. So I will write till I get the single value in the tabular column. Now I have to simplify. So first you do the multiplication, Bodmas rule, then addition. So if you simplify, you will get 7854. Please check the calculation. 766 plus 40 plus 2 plus 4. This is nothing but 866. I am saying that for the value d 105, the corresponding value will be 8666. And you can check. If you see these 50, 26, 56, 74, it's increasing. 63, 62, 7088, 7854, 86. It means my answer is correct. So in case if you get a very smaller digit here, say 422 or something by mistake, if you have written a negative sign, then you can cross check whether it matches with the existing data. And sometimes they will be asking you to find the polynomial. Polynomial means instead of substituting this r value, that corresponding x value, x will remain the same as it is throughout the question. Sometimes the data will be given in a different format. So in this question, from the table, find the number of students. They have given a range, you can see here. Find the number of students who have obtained less than 75. This is your, less than 45 is your first question. And second question is between 40 and 45. So first of all, we have to check whether we have to use forward or backward, because if you check the values 40, 45. So where it comes somewhere in the first half of the tabular column, right? 40 and 45 is here. So this is second half. Since the value that we have to find is near the first half of the tabular column, we are going to use forward. Okay. So first we fixed it is forward. And if you see the other problem, I can find H. Here the values are given in interval 30 to 40, 31 students got these many marks. 40 to 50 marks. How many students have got? 42. So now it has to be converted to a simplified and easy format. Since they have given an interval, we have to change it. So I'm going to convert everything to less than format. For example, how many students got less than 40? So 30 to 40 range is 31 students. So I can write marks less than 40 is 31. Now if you see marks less than 50. So these students also got less than 50 marks, and this also. So both belongs to less than 50 category. So obviously the one who got say 32 marks is also less than 50, and say 43 marks is also less than 50. So I'm adding 31 plus 42, which is nothing but 73. Similarly, marks less than 60. So what I will do so far, these many 73 students got less than 50 plus 51. So 73 plus 51, 124. Similarly, marks less than 70. Okay, marks less than 70. So 124 plus what is the value in the tabular column? 35, 159. Similarly, marks less than 80. So you will get 159 plus 31, that is 109. So same question, you will write it in a different way. So the same problem I have written the x values marks less than. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and whatever values we have got it right less than format. See here these values I am writing it as y, 31, 73, 124, 159 and 109. These are the y values. And one more thing, yeah, this is not 190, 109, yeah. So del y is nothing but the difference, 73 minus 31, 42, 124 minus 73, 51, and then 159 minus 124, 35, and 109 minus, and this answer is 190 only. So 190 only, by mistake I wrote 109. So 190 minus 59 is 31. Similarly, second difference, tabular column is same, second minus first, 31 minus 35, so minus 4. Please be careful with the sign. 35 minus 51 minus 16. So finally, like that we are taking the difference, 12 minus 25. So this is nothing but 12 plus 25, that is nothing but 37. Since we have decided to use forward difference tabular column, see this is the symbol. But whether it's a forward or backward, what is inside will be the same. These tabular columns will be the same because we are taking the difference. So this is x naught and this is y naught and this is del y naught. In the formula we will be using del square y naught. These values only, del cube y naught, and this finally del power 4 y naught. These are the values we will use if you use a forward difference tabular column. Same way, if you use a backward difference, of course you can use whichever one you want. So this is 190 and this is nothing but yn, okay, and this is del square yn. So if we use backward, so since we have decided to use forward table, we can do this. And this is the formula for less than 45 is your question. So f of 45 is, since we use forward, r minus 1. I will write till del power 4 y naught. When you substitute all the values, you will get 47.86. So here we are talking about number of students, so make it as 48. Same way, between 40 and 45 you have to find, means f of 45 minus f of 40. So f of 45 is already there in the previous answer, that is 48, and f of 40 is there in your tabular column itself. So you can substitute that and This is the answer. Thank you.